my towel, if you can see that I'm just wearing a towel. But as promised, I'm going to give you a home tanning tutorial. So I am showered and prepared already. Today I've used the exfoliating body polish all over my body. I've paid attention to my knees and my elbows and any dry patches that I've got. Your other option is to use the Sunescape shower gel with the exfoliating mitt. So you'll get this wet, pop a couple of pumps of the shower gel onto there in the shower, rub up and down, again go into your elbows and your knees and what have you, rinse off, and no body cream. Okay, so that's your preparation. If you saw my other video, you'll see that I've got offers on those. So the offer on the preparation part of Sunescape is if you buy the hydrating shower gel with an exfoliating mitt, you get the exfoliating mitt for half price. So this just becomes £4.50, and the shower gel itself is £16. Okay, so I'm prepared already. I've moisturised my face just with my normal moisturiser. I've used quite a light moisturiser, but I find it does go on better if you do moisturise your face. I've got a tiny bit of lip balm on my lips as well, and I've just smoothed a bit of the lip balm just over my eyebrows because I hate it when you can see tan stuck in your brows. Okay, and then the next bit of preparation, which is important, is to use the hydrating body butter on any dry areas and areas that you don't want as dark as the rest. So I'm going to be putting this on my elbows, on my knees. I'm also going to put it on my feet, around my ankles, and on my hands as well. So first of all, a little bit of the body cream. You can see this is nice and rich cream. So I spread it into my hands, and then I'm just going to pop that over my elbows. If you have particularly dry, flaky patches, some people have flaky patches on the top of their arms, you can put it there as well. And with whatever's left for there, I'm going to put on the back of my hands. I'm going to go right into my fingers and into my nails as well. Make sure you do your wrists. Okay, a little bit more. So around your knees, and just blend it into the skin. And then also all over the feet. I do actually go around my heels, around the ankle bone, and smooth it all into your ankles, sides of the feet, top of the feet, into your toes and your toenails, in between your toes. That is you all prepared. Okay, so I'm all prepared, moisturise my dry patches. I'm going to actually demonstrate with the instant wash off tanning mousse. So you'll see why, because I'm only going to do half my body and any patches, and I'm going to go in the shower so I'm all even. But you can use this obviously in the same way on all of your body, and you can use this in the same way as you can use a developing tan, which is also an instant colour, but it will develop over time a bit more than this one, and also it will stay on your skin. So it will stay on your skin for a number of days. Okay, so I've shaken this up. All the tanning products are in mousses. So I'm, for my legs, going to use 2 to 3 pumps. Okay, so this is, I'm going to do my legs first. I will always do your lower legs first, because you'll see when you bend over, you don't want your tummy then onto the top of your thigh, rubbing that tan off. So put an even layer all over the main part of your leg, and then start blending. I would always recommend you actually just do it in upward strokes. You'll see some people say circular motions, but actually you can see this goes on really evenly just by doing upward motions. Now the product is starting to go now, so I can now do the patches that I don't want as dark, which will be my feet. But I do want to make sure I get in all of the creases, but I'm only using, you see a little bit that is on my mitt. I then take it a little bit around where I put the moisturiser on my ankles as well. And I would say always make sure you're happy with the area that you're working on before you move on to the next area. Don't think, oh, I'll come back to that later and make it a bit darker. Go with this until you're happy. I don't want my knees as dark, so now I can bring whatever product I've got left on the mitt, over my knees, and I'm just going to keep blending until it's all gone in. Okay. So I've done both of my lower legs. I've then worked into exactly the same method on my thighs. I've worked it up and gone actually over my bottom. You wouldn't need to do that if it's not on show, but if you've got on holiday and you're wearing your bikinis, then you would go over your bottom. Same upward strokes on your tummy, and then we are now going to do the arms. So same amount of product, a couple of pumps, and again you want to put a nice stroke over the belly of your arm and the top of your arm, missing out the drier patches, so missing out the elbows for now. Always lift up your arm and make sure you go over that patch there. If you've got vests and things on, you don't want a white patch people would see from behind. Go over your shoulder. And then as it starts to blend in, now you can blend the two together. So again, I'm not doing circular motions that a lot of people tell you to do. I'm doing up and down. And I'm not going to leave my arm and work on another body part until I'm happy with this arm. See, you'll notice I'm not doing my hands at the moment. The product is almost gone, so I'm just using it to make sure I've got no lines. And just blend that in. I'm going to do my décolleté and my neck separately, but I just want to blend that in first. And then we go on to do the other arm. And also I would have done my boobs, so when you do your arms you can go down here and then you take it onto your boobs as well. I'm not going to be showing you that, but that's what you would do. Then you need to do your face and décolleté. I always like to do my face first and blend down into my décolleté. So for this I've only used one pump, but once you get used to it, you can use two if you want to be a little bit darker. And you'll see I've put the mousse more on the tip of the mitt because I want to use my fingers to work it in a little bit more. So I'm going to pop it over my cheeks, to my forehead, down my nose and on my chin. So just so I've got an even blend all over. And I want to make sure I'm using my fingertips a bit more. So I'm going to go into my hairline, still using straight lines as opposed to rubbing it in circles. Make make sure you go over your ears with just whatever is a little bit, you don't want your ears really brown, into your neck, and also you don't want your neck really brown either, it can be a little bit aging. So just keep working it until you're happy that there's no like blobs of product, and then go down onto your neck. Don't forget your other ear. Go under your chin, but now I'm doing like I did on my feet, I'm just blending. With I've got on my fingertips whatever's left, I want to go into the socket of my eye, not really taking the product into my eyes, just a little bit on the end, just to make sure I've got no white patches. It's not so bad if you're wearing makeup, but if you want to not wear makeup, you need to not have any white patches. Go into your hairline. Notice my strokes are really downwards. You want to go down with any downy hair that you might have on your face, rather than going up and getting it stuck in there. Okay, then I'm going to get another pump. And then I would do my décolleté from the neck and blend it into where I've worked, over the shoulder and into my boob. So work this all the way down, again downward strokes, blend it from the neck into the décolleté, and then you would do the same on the other side. Okay. Okay, so I'm finished my whole body now, and I want some on my hands. If you're not wearing gloves, I'm sure we've all got gloves at the moment, but you might find them better used at the moment. You don't want to waste them on a tan. So you can of course wear gloves. I haven't. But if you find that through your mitt some of the mousse has gone through, I haven't, but this would be the time to wash your hands and then put a tiny bit of mousse on the end of your mitt, and then you're going to use that to do the back of your hands. This is probably enough for both of my hands. I wasn't doing my second one, but I'm just going to, so I don't use too much. I really just want to show you on one hand. Now this is where you can see some telltale signs. We don't want to see that. So you've already prepared your hands by putting on your body cream. So this is just a tiny bit of mousse just to blend the colour from your wrist into your hands. Keep going, go in between there, and I can see lots of very unprofessionally done hands where they've got white bits in the gaps there. Do your knuckles, so put your fingers like that, do your knuckles, because again these look white on some people when you see they've done a tan. Go in there and then blend there. So you can see now my hands are not darker than my wrist. They're the same and there's no white patches. Final little tip is to get a cotton pad and go into your hairline, just right on the edge of your hairline, so that there is no white mark. It's just going to blend, so there's no tan. If you use your mitt, there's a chance of there's tan on there. So you just want to go around there. You see this, so I've taken off a bit of tan. I definitely want to go over my eyebrows, but go against the hair growth and go down into your eyebrows. Against the hair growth and then down, so that you haven't got any telltale build up in there. And then any patches where it's gathered, it always gathers on my nose, so take that off there. I don't want my chin so dark, so take that off there. Okay, and then now I'm going to wait 10 minutes and then I can get dressed and it won't rub off on my clothes. Happy tanning!